Yo guys, what's up? Shadow here, and welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers at the new location. Yes, well, and that means today our goal numero uno is to establish some semblance of a base, I would say. First I shall need... God, hide empty please, that's better. First, I shall need my drill. Definitely gonna need that now. I'm also gonna take just some of that so I can start placing down some structures. Okay. Let me just see if I can spot any ores just by flying by around here and see if there's any ore on this. Seems quite big, so the chance that there's ore is great. Ah, what is this? Is this ice? Oh yeah, ice and cobalt. Not a lot. But you know, ooh, look at that. More ice and cobalt. That's kind of like our last asteroid minus the ice. I mean, the ice is freaking... That's comfortable. That's super comfortable. Right? More ice. Yeah, that's amazing. I think... You know, I think I'm gonna just set up like right on top of here, near the ice. That would make lots and lots of sense to me. Right? Our ship is down there. Oh well, we'll move it to over here. You know, maybe just... Is that a separate asteroid? It kinda is, actually. Yeah, it is. That's a separate little asteroid. In which direction is the sun moving in? Can I ascertain that? I think it's moving upwards, is it? I think it's moving in like this direction, so setting it up here wouldn't be bad, I don't think. And this time I think we're gonna set up our solar panels a little bit smarter. So the panels do more of the work for us, so to speak, you know what I mean? So we don't have to, you know, place that many panels. But yeah, I think our base structure is gonna start right here. Let me just start welding. And yeah, I think then we're gonna get our ship near. And then we're gonna start putting like the basic infrastructure up for us to, yeah, get this stuff rolling. What is all being displayed? The gravity generator, this antenna, and then some factory cargo. Now to fix that real quick. So one of these has shown hot. There we go. And the the other one was... What was the other one? Gravity generator. Right. This one. There we go. Okay. Go. Okay, let's bring this baby around to... where we built our base stones. I guess I could technically try and fly it from here. Yeah, I could. Let's start lifting it to the sun side and also, you know, kind of... Can I even turn this properly? Feels like I don't have controls of the gyros here. Ah, no, there we go. It's not what it was intended for, this cockpit, but we're gonna use it that way, I guess. Okay, let me roll this bastard a little bit. Then up, and away, towards the sun, please. Meaning we could also get some more energy from the sun, you know. A little less wasted energy. God, this thing is slow. I still think the game should have like tiered thrusters. I know it's a mod that does that as well. You know, where you basically get to say thrusters with more thrust in the same kind of size package. I like that idea. Just make them like heinously more expensive. And then I think balance-wise, that's fine, you know? Because sometimes I feel ships get super ugly when you have to put too much thrusters on them. But then again, you know, if you look at a lot of spaceships, they're not the prettiest. But, you know, like real spaceships slash space shuttles, they're not the prettiest things in the world, aren't they? They are built for function first. Okay. I think yeah, I can see where we built the thing, I think. So we're going sideways and up. These like minimal movements, you know, small scale movements are really annoying for the ship because of the lack of thruster, lack of acceleration. Okay, but we're getting there. I think we should probably soon see our thingy we've built. Right? Somewhere? Oh. It just clanked. Clanked onto the asteroid. I think with the tail end there. Hope nothing is broken. Yeah, I can see. Okay, we have to just rotate a bit more. Get into the same, like, plane as our base. Or soon-to-be base. I kind of want to start to place this thing above the base, you know? That's the intention here. So we have fairly quick access to the inventory. Now, hopefully, we also get a little bit more sun power here. There we go. Let's get up mainly, otherwise we'll scrape the freaking asteroid again. Okay. Just turn that around a bit and go a little bit more sideways, and then we're good, I think. Yeah, that is... Yeah, now we're pretty much in line. Most or... more or less. A bit further up as well. That's pretty good. Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. Okay. Let's go. We'll pack up a few more steel plates. And then we'll start putting down the most important blocks that we'll need. And this time we'll start proper. You know, not with the small refineries and such. Didn't do any damage, I don't think. No, doesn't look like it. Okay. So, let's go to the... Oh, no, it's not the main, it's the vault. The vaults are the ones that we need. Let's get a few of those. Also, let me actually produce just produce a bit. Let the ship be busy, right? For now. Right. So, what do we need? We certainly need we need an assembler minimum, but to be fair, I think I want to have the assemblers and the refineries spread out a bit so we can properly set them up, right? But these are certainly things that we need. Then we need, for survival, we need oxygen farms and tanks. We need solar. And we need batteries. And then we'll also need like a medical thing, but that's like numero uno right now. So, let me start designing the primary solar collector right now. Solar / oxygen collector. So, we also need conveyors. So let me actually toss out the assembler and the refinery for now, because we don't need them immediately. So, since we want to harvest solar and oxygen from the same structure, Basically, we're gonna do this all with conveyors. And also, we need a rotor as well. At least one, probably more. Well, advanced rotors is what we need. That I just picked the small one, I think. There we go. That's the big one. So, rotors, right? And then go up with conveyors. And actually, you know what? We're starting from very, very low point here. We'll start from like, let's say here. We'll put 3 of these. 3? No, let's make it. Let me just. I need to kind of think how this is gonna look, because I kind of want like several rotating solar leaves, so to speak. So there's the whole stem that is gonna rotate, right? And then every. How long is a solar panel? It's. I think it's like. Let me check. How long is it? It's 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. So I think we can go 4. And then on here we'll have solar panels, right? And we're gonna have to do them in conveyor junctions because, you know, well... Actually, we could use one of the new blocks now. Just thinking, because we want to attach solar panels, right? You cannot attach solar panels to the normal conveyors, but I'm pretty sure you can attach them to these. I think that would be cool. So there's like solar panel, and then what are we gonna have? A conveyor junction, I suppose. And then oh yeah, solar panel. But we'll also need like. We'll need a hinge somewhere, so this can align with the sun via script. Do we put the hinge down here? Or do we put it like up here? Let's start small-ish, right? Let's put the hinge here. That's almost correct. Hinge. There. Let's put it here. And then conveyor junction. And then we'll use these new reinforced tubes. 1, 2. Conveyor junction. Yeah, T-junction is not enough, unfortunately, so... Right? Yeah, I don't think so. Okay. And then 2 more of these. Conveyor junction. 2 more of these. And then we'll replicate that on the other side. And this is something we can always stretch out a bit more. Right? Kinda. I'm sure there's like limits to how well it's gonna move afterwards if we make it too big. But, you know. 2 more. Junction. 2 more. I think that's it. Yeah. And then that will mean on here gonna have the solar panels. I'm gonna put them like this. Right. So there we go. That's neat, isn't it? Nice and clean. And then there's these oxygen farms in between, just so we can slowly fill up our oxygen tanks. Beautiful. Okay. So that is our initial survival collector thingy-majig. Obviously, this has to feed tanks. And I think the initial... Like, for survival, we don't need that many tanks. So we'll just plop one of them down here. and just put a conveyor junction right here, because from here we can then start delivering these conveyors all over the place. Also, is it just me, or is the game like very much less frame dropping right now? Probably because we don't have that much clutter anymore as we did in the other base before. Okay. I think the first thing we should get to work is just one solar panel. I think that's already a good idea, to get one solar panel just working, and so we have basic power, right? So let me just... Actually, let me just dump my inventory for the most part. Let's just try and do that. And then we'll also, obviously, we have to put in a battery as well. That makes sense, right? And then we'll, you know, it's just a new start. We'll just have to start doing all the things that we did before. But this time, I think we can organize it better. We have a chance now to be cleaner and more organized. Because the last base was a bit of a hodgepodge thing. You know, just stitched together because we needed to move, you know, fairly quickly. Because, you know, we had to kind of get our survival in order, if that makes any sense. I could also put, I just realized I could put a oxygen farm at the end here. Like as an end piece. Maybe I'll do that. We'll see. Okay. I think I used up pretty much all we can... Yeah, good. I seriously wish this selector filter here would remember what I selected last time. That would make things so much easier, you know? Let's just get all the solar panels, one thing after another, and then we'll see how far we get today. There we go. Yes, yes. Oh, wait. Where do we get our energy now? I guess we'll just go into the ship real quick, and then we can sit down in one of the chairs, the command chair. I guess that makes sense. Oh well. Right. Solar panels, yes. And I hope, I've actually tested it with a recording yesterday that I did already, but I hope the fan is not too distracting in the background. It's seriously getting to summer temperatures again in Switzerland, and my office is getting heated up. It's kind of annoying because technically it's, you know, it's in a position relative to the sun that I get basically in the morning. I get like 4 or 5 hours of sunlight directly into my office, which heats it up in the morning like nice and proper, right? And then it doesn't really significantly cool down during the day. So when I record, like after work, basically I record like around 5-6 o'clock. Basically by then the whole office is so heated up that it's really, really brutal to just sit in there without a fan. Especially because normally I would just open the window and let a little bit of air go through. The problem is my window is like right to the street, and it's not a very busy street in terms of vehicles, but every once in a while something will drive by and you can hear that very well. And there's also like a school run, right, or like the way leads directly to a school. So around this time there's a lot of children walking by. And you would hear them. And, well, I'm not sure they would hear me. I'm not quite sure about that. That wouldn't bother me too much, but, you know. So that's why it looks really bad in here, I have to say. I'm sitting like in complete darkness with a fan on, only like the screen illuminating my face. It's really like super cliche nerdy, I would say. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna hop into one of the cryo chambers because we need oxygen as well. Oh yeah, right, they're right here. They're right here. Cryo facilities. Activate cryopod. Boo-boo. There we go. That's better. We need oxygen and hydrogen. There we go. Excelente. Okay. Let's go back down. Also, I have to say, I've been... Since the Most Wanted update, I've been enjoying a lot of Space Engineers, just, you know, in the off time again as well. I've been doing a lot of, like, creative world stuff that I was really liking. I was screwing around with building tanks and stuff like that. I really like doing these things. Even though I feel like vehicle and tank building, it's still, especially tanks, it's really awkward because you kind of have to pretend that wheels are tracks and then you have to weirdly encase them so they don't get shot at, and it makes the whole building process super complicated. But you can do some amazing stuff, especially with the, you know, since the turret control basically. You can do beautiful tank turrets. It's amazing. I mean, they're not super accurate because technically the tank turret would also be most of the time be the way into the tank, which you cannot really simulate because it would have to be like a rotor that is like hollow. You know, if you look at a rotor, you just sure. Where is it? The advanced. Basically, this round part, this would have to be completely hollow, so you could enter through this into the tank. Then you could make probably very accurate looking tanks. But the problem is you cannot really do that. That's not a thing, that doesn't work. So you have to do like a tank that is probably a bit longer than a normal one, because you have to put like a hatch in, like in the, and either in the back, which where I normally put my engines, or like you have to put it like on the backs, you know, on the top, but further back than normal, which is then also awkward because if the hatch is open, your turret might not be able to swing all the way around because it will, you know, bump into a hatch or something. It's it's a weird like compromise that you have to make with tank building, but it is fun to build turrets. Let's see, computer girder, bulletproof glass. Let's get all of these components and start setting this baby up. So that, and that. Then we'll get a few more of these, a few more of... Well, that's it. It's really hard when I come from this side to here. I barely see my base because it's in the dark, so it's like colored like the freaking space behind it, you know? Ah, there we go. So technically power already is flowing in the base, which means technically we could put a generator right back onto the, not a generator, I always seem to call them generators recently. A battery onto the main platform here. I think we should do that, right? Do I have it? Oh yeah, I have it here. A battery. What do we need for the battery to place? Steel plates. Righto. We shall need a few more of these, a few more of those, and then let's already go with a few batteries or energy cells. And we're just gonna slap it right onto here. There we go. Now let's finish off these, so they can already at least do something, right? There. Okay. So let's get construct 10 more construction components and then some power cells to finish this bad boy off. We'll need to fly a few times more, but you know, like 2 more times at least. Power. Give me unlimited power. And that is 21, if my mathematics are correct. Let's see, we should be able to get that. 21. Yes, excellent. Let's get some interior plates as well, so we can start putting these in somewhere. There. Fully charged in 7 hours, so it is charging. That is excellent. Good to know. That is good. That's lovely. Okay, let's get some motors and steel tubes next. Why not, right? We'll have to do this like one by one by one. So, not production. Oh, look, our 1,000 steel plates are ready. Excellent. That is very excellent indeed. Okay, we need to get some motors. Am I blind? Yes, I am. Motors, and then some pipes we'll get. We'll also get... what will we get? Some more bulletproof glass. And actually, let me finish the tank first. It would make sense to make the tank first, because then as soon as the farms are ready, then they can already start putting their collected oxygen into the tank, right? Although for that, the whole connection must be correct as well. So we have to get a whole bunch of conveyors fixed up first. Which will also need, oddly enough, they will also need steel plates. Let's actually get some steel plates, why not? Why the hell not? Would be nice to have at least like the basic setup of energy and oxygen finished by the end of this, you know? Because right now we still have to go every time into the ship, which is kind of annoying. Oh god, yeah, they take a whole bunch of freaking steel plates, don't they? But yeah, we'll also put a medical station out here, like a full-sized medical station, so we can quickly recharge every time we need. So that's gonna be out here. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this new base. This is gonna be grand, I feel. Gonna be our best base yet, which honestly not that difficult. The sample size is a bit small, I will admit, but you know, you have to start somewhere. So that's what we're doing. Okay.
Energy critical.
I think we're pretty good. Let's hop into our little cryo chamber real quick. Whoop. Up and away. There it is. Nyong. Nyong. Sipping around the deck. Here we go. Most excellent. Yeah, let me I just want to have like at least one oxygen farm ready and connected. Because then we technically can start putting up a medical station next. That would be nice. So we don't have to do this all the time, right? That would be very nice indeed. Right. As long as I don't fuck up with the airlock, we should be fine. So there we go. By the time I exited the ship, already 2% of my energy are gone again. That's kind of funny. Right. Let me get just more of that, I suppose. And hopefully we'll get all of these connectors fixed up. Well, we also need some large tubage here, but yeah, large tubes needed. Also some construction components needed. Okay, okay. Can do that. At one point we'll also have a connector. I mean, generally speaking, a lot of what we do here is gonna mirror the old base a bit from, you know, just from the general what kind of things we're gonna have. But there probably are some things I would say that gonna be new-ish that we're gonna try, but we'll see. That. Now we should be able to finish this rotor. Oh yeah, a programmable block will also be a thing that needs to come in the near future, but you know. Oh god, lots of construction components are needed as well. Yeah, I see that. Actually, pretty much only construction components and steel tubes, it looks like. Yes. We probably also should make some steel tubes. Now we definitely should, until we have like our factory complex back, which can make things on the fly. We need to keep our ship kind of busy so it produces a good amount of goods while we are working on the new station. So we don't suddenly run out of something and then have to wait for a long time to get it, you know? Okay. Oh, motors and computers there are missing as well. Yikes. Okay. Fair enough. There we go. Our nice new blocks. Aren't they pretty? I do like them a lot, actually. It makes certain, like, certain building styles a lot more convenient. Still need more small tubes. Jesus! Okay. Let's just get... Actually, let me just put that away, because we don't need that, so we can load a little bit more here. Just a tiny bit more, that would be nice. Actually, we'll also need a few motors, a few computers. There we go. Now we hopefully can finish up this hinge, so this should connect. Yes, 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 yes. Interior plates, aha. More construction and interior plates, I see. Whoa, that took a lot, okay. Construction and interior plates. And large tubes still. Let's see. Large tubes. Is the oxygen tank finished? No, it's not. That needs a whole bunch of large tubes. Jeez. Wow, really? We're short one interior plate? You gotta be kidding me, right? That's annoying. That's very annoying indeed. Okay. Alright. I see. One more interior plates and let's just take a dump load of freaking large tubes now. Where's the interior plates? There we go. One. I said one. There we go. That's not gonna be enough for the tank. It needs like 40 or something. Oh, it is just enough. Okay, cool. That's done. But yeah, look at how much large tubes we need here. Jesus. So I'm just gonna load up on these and then fill the rest with the gap, so to speak. We'll fill with computers or something. Something small that we need as well. Whew. This will take a while. But yeah, I think it would be nice to finish this off first, you know, just so we have a good base. It's all about that base. No trouble. This case. Right. God, yeah, this is gonna take a while. Every one of these needs how many tubes? 20? So we can barely get like a bit more than one in every time. That's annoying. Okay. And then we need a ton of glass as well. Hopefully we do have enough. Let me check on the glass real quick. Yeah. while we're keeping our machine busy, we shall keep it busy, right? There we go. Don't think we need computers anymore, but, you know, just in case. Okay. Need like 3 more trips or something like that. There we go. Maybe a bit more. God damn. But to have a good, like, groundwork here in our new place, that's gonna be very important because, you know, I'm already kind of dreading that task of creating a landing craft that will not disintegrate on entry. To be fair, I feel with parachutes you can do a lot of damage mitigation in that case. Should you, you know, but you need to pull them in at the right time. Or let's say not too late. You can pull them too early, then you just will be stuck watching your ship like gently glide down to the planet for a half an hour or something. That's when, you know, that happens if you deploy it too early, but I guess there's worse things than that, I suppose. Okay, so now we should be able to finish these off, yes? Oh, that one is missing steel plates. How many? 39. Right. Fine. We'll get those. 39 steel plates. That should net us at least one of these bad boys, yes? Yes. Look at that. That should hopefully start filling up our oxygen tank and prepare our base to be used in the future. And then the programmable block will follow soon, so this thing will be a bit more efficient and be able to take up a lot more solar arrays during the day. Just make it more optimized, you know? I'm still using like the, I think it's called Easy Solar Panel Alignment script. That's still great. Just as the automatic LCD script, they're just freaking great. They're like the evergreens. You cannot go wrong with them. Oh shit, oh shit, oh, this is gonna be awkward. Well, I think as soon as I get into the ship, it should be fine, right? Yeah, there we go, because now it's warm, right? So it doesn't kill me, at least. Let me just sit down here real quick for the energy. Ugh. That is awkward, man. But again, soon enough we'll hopefully have something ready to go that will fill up our energy, hydrogen, oxygen, everything. I'll also have to put down a generator, a hydrogen/oxygen generator, and just fill it with ice a bit. Wow! How did I manage that just now? I think I squished myself with the door. I managed that a lot in like creative, but I wasn't aware that damages you that hard. Wow. Oh, and there's still some steel tubes missing as well. Jeez, okay. How many are we missing? 4. Okay. Now I have to be kind of careful with the freaking health here. Oh man, okay. 4 steel tubes. Are these even getting any energy? I don't think they do. Well, the sun is pretty much above us, so that's not really a surprise that it doesn't get the energy it needs. Oh. I'm playing with death here. Alright, I think that's the last fair we do for today. And then we'll have a good base. A basic base. Well, it's not even, it's like a infrastructure, that the skeleton of a base we have. I wouldn't really call that a base. That wouldn't be right. But, you know, it's a start. It's a start of something new, right? And I hope it's going to be great. And then we're going to tackle this challenge. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do on the planet once we get there. We'll figure out as we go along. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and take care.